I've been MIA from Instagram for a couple of days. If you don't know, New York Toy Fair 2019 has been running since Saturday. It runs Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday this year. So I've been there doing my media 1-2, and I put up a few videos on YouTube. You should definitely check them out. I've been vlogging from Toy Fair basically.
Toy Fair 2019.
A couple of those videos are reviews. I reviewed the Toy Fair exclusive Mezco Blade, and I also just reviewed this figure here, which is Mezco's mascot, Gomez. And man, this figure is dope. Please check out the review, but I wanted to get something up on Instagram and also show you a little BTS. This is a set that I put together quite frequently. I like mixing a few dioramas together, and so I have this diorama in the front here, which is a bodega from my man Chris Lyons, and then way back there in the back is one of my first dioramas I ever got from the late great Ogun Ryu. And you'll see this is a pretty massive set all the way to the back. Poster paper back there, so it's about a city block. And I'm working with 1, 2, 3, 4 lights. One light here right in the front on Gomez, one to the left above him, one to the right above him, and one light hitting the poster paper back there. Hope you can hear me. I'm OTF right now, which means I'm on the floor. But yeah, I want to get a little something up before I take this down. Put in a lot of work in these two reviews for the Mezco Blade and the Mezco Gomez, but I left one thing out of the Mezco Gomez review. I forgot to show that the figure comes with some little stickers too. I guess I'll splice in that little tidbit because I did record it, but I forgot to put it in. And the very last thing I forgot is that he's packed in with these stickers here, which you can use to decorate the boombox, which I will not be doing now, but pretty cool. Thanks to everybody who's been checking out my New York Toy Fair 2019 vlogs. Please continue to do so. I'm putting a lot of work into these videos with all of the editing and what have you. More to come. Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. This is Boog Nice coming at you with my New York Toy Fair 2019 vlog 005. Toy Fair is officially over. It is Wednesday, February 20th, 2019, as I'm recording this little audio punch-in. But Toy Fair has officially ended, although the antics continue. So yesterday, Mezco actually went ahead and put up order now. It wasn't a pre-order initially for the Mezco Toy Fair exclusive, what we thought was the Toy Fair exclusive Gomez figure, and it sold out in maybe under 10 minutes. Then within the next 20 or 30 minutes, they put it up again for pre-order, and as far as I know, the pre-order is still up now. So you are actually able to go ahead and order Gomez. Turns out he was not as exclusive as we thought. I believe the major difference between the one that is up for pre-order now and the one that was given out at Toy Fair is that the one at Toy Fair came with some sort of bag or something like that, and this one is going to come with an official comic book with him on the hoverboard that I never figured out what the deal was with that in my review. So I'm continuing to do my vlogs. The footage that I'm putting out and the stuff that I'm talking about is in order that they happen for the most part, but I have to do these little audio punch-ins just to fill you guys in, and I think the commentary is good as well. So it is a little low, but bear with me. A couple more things to note as it relates to Mezco. People who ordered the Mezco Gomez yesterday that live close enough actually received their orders today, myself included. So I'm happy about that because I really do like that buck. Also, I forgot to mention the Sovereign Knight Batman and how different it looks now in comparison to the original promo images that they showed, and a lot of people were upset about that. My phone's ringing. One sec. So not quite sure who to credit for that meme there, but yeah, Sovereign Knight is not looking that great. Other Mezco news, I forgot to show the pictures that I took of the 1/4 scale King Kong. I believe it's 1/4 scale, and that looked pretty cool. They had that off to the side, And what else is going on? Oh yeah, my coverage from the Hasbro event is up. My coverage is a little different than anybody else's, so check it out. It may be some of the same audio that you see from other influencers out there, but I put my commentary on it and gave you some insight and gave you a bit more than anybody else has, so please be sure to check that out. In fact, I have a little bit of bonus footage here.
Latest and greatest to all of our attention through emails of like, did you see this? It's amazing.
Have you ever gotten any ideas or inspiration from watching the toy reviews? And has that affected any of the way you approach making any of the figures at all from watching?
Yeah, no, a lot of the, there's sometimes the toy reviews are just, because there are so many really good ones out there, I wouldn't want to single out a couple.
I got a kick out of that. If you were wondering what the hell that noise was in my other video, because I didn't have the video footage, I only had the audio, and I used different footage in my video. That was that girl back there playing with some toy. And you could actually see on Dwight's face, he looked a little annoyed by the sounds. And I quickly turned the camera on her, and she got a little embarrassed. I thought that was hilarious. You saw some of my shots of the Star Wars Black Series stuff. So after I finished shooting the Marvel stuff, I went over to Star Wars Black Series for a moment, and I actually got hit up by somebody showing me some footage on someone else's channel of me taking pictures of the hyper-real Darth Vader. I'll get into that.
With squishies. It's not squishies. There is nothing in the Star Wars universe that would be categorized as squishy.
Well, maybe the internal linings of space love stomachs. Yeah.
Straight up comedy gold. I did not alter that audio in any way. I took that directly from that dude's channel, and that was hilarious. The dude genuinely got offended, the Star Wars rep, when the other guy called him squishy. So I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, that's me in the background, and I guess I think I have some footage of that Darth Vader actually. Black Series showing was kind of meh, I guess because they're waiting for their 30th anniversary show.
Green head to white head, was that like a mistake?
I'm gonna ask Dwight about that. Her and that and Psylocke.
Psylocke, yeah. So you can forward that with my friend. Right on, Ryan. Thank you.
All right, thanks guys.
Thanks. So there's the body for Darth Vader, for the hyper-real Darth Vader that you see there. And over Ryan's right shoulder, the guy drinking the water, was the other fella who did the song and dance number at the beginning of the presentation that I talked about on the podcast. But yeah, here's a decent look at the hyper-real Darth Vader, which looked okay in person. The scale is weird. I'm not really into the 8-inch scale, but he's not bad looking. Here's a little more footage of the Star Wars Black Series figures, but to touch on the hyper-real Darth Vader a bit more, they were definitely marketing this figure as something that was really attractive for toy photographers, being that there was no exposed joints and it was the soft goods. I think they're really trying to nudge their way into the market with Mezco and other companies doing soft goods. We're going to move on from Hasbro here shortly and move into a little footage that I have from Diamond, just because I want to talk about John Wick. Diamond Distributors booth. As you can see, Diamond distributes a lot of stuff here. Can't wait for this 1,000 Toys Hellboy to come out, although the Mezco one looked really good. But Diamond always has a bunch of stuff on display. They've got cable on display here, and Mezco doesn't even have this cable on display. I guess because it's a PX Previews exclusive. That makes sense. You can see it in the reflection. Are we here? New York Toy Fair 2019. There's Eggsy and Harry. I reviewed those. If you haven't checked out the review, you should. I think these came out pretty cool. I saw somebody do a kit bashed Tony Stark on one of these bodies with the whole gantry setup. Maybe a picture will pop up. I forgot who it was, but it looked really good. Here's a good look at Mafex John Wick. His thighs look kind of thick. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to get ready to cap this off. I just wanted to give you guys a good look at the Mafex John Wick. In my mind, Mafex was the front runner for the best John Wick that we've seen so far, but because I wasn't really pleased with the suit that Mezco was originally going to use for John Wick. But like I mentioned in one of the other vlogs, Looks like they went back to the drawing board, and if they're going to be using the same tailoring, suit, and articulation as the Gomez figure for their John Wick, then they're going to give Mafex a run for the money. Like I said, I didn't really like the way his thighs looked right here. They looked a little thick. I wish maybe they were a little thinner. Pause on that, but we'll see what happens. Thanks for hanging out. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.
That's crispy.